Have someone ever told you you have to be present, you have to be in peace? What does that mean? What does that mean? I asked myself the same question. What does that actually mean? And I think I came up with a pretty solid definition of it, where, in my opinion, being present, or being there, or being in the moment, I define as focusing on one of your five senses with no judgment. And what I also define judgment as, just to make it easy, is predefined assumptions based on past experiences. So if you just look at one thing, the reason you could feel something about that thing based on your past experiences. If you see a hammer and okay, you got hit by a hammer by this guy that wanted to hurt you, the hammer would be associated with something bad. But if you just ignore the past experiences and look at that thing as being the thing, that's it. And in my opinion, when you're present, that's just when you focus on one of your five senses. I just fundamentally believe that you cannot do multiple things at once, because multitasking is just switching between multiple things at once, like not at once, but intertwined, or however you say that. It's just switching between things, context switching, and focusing on one of your five senses. I look at that as being present, because if you just ignore your memory, and you just focus on let's say you focus on your smell, or like how this food tastes, just focus on your focusing on the sound, focusing on what you see, without any judgment, so any predefined assumptions based on experience. If you just do that, I look at that as being present, because whenever I just the reason I added the judgment is because I can be in this world and just trying to focus on let's say what I see, just actually enjoying. You can define what joy really is, or enjoying, just trying to enjoy the view or whatever. And then I always come up with some thoughts and whatnot, and then I just wanted to get that away. And of course it's easier said than done, but in my opinion, it's just how I have defined this in a way that I really can manage it in my head, where it's just easier for me, and hopefully can be easier for you as well. So I just wanted to share it, and I don't know, it might be helpful for some people, and that's for you. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.